degrees right now. So, like...
Sounds incredible.
I know, dude. I love it.
Oh, yeah.
That's my dice roll.
It's rainbows. A quarter.
All right. Y'all ready to do this?
Yeah, we recording?
Yep.
As ready as I'm gonna be.
So, when last we left our intrepid adventurers, the party had to capture the raider pirate captain at the request of the harbor master. As expected, the decoy ship that the party boarded was attacked by the raiders, who seemed to be religious fanatics, continuously shouting praises to the on the side. After defeating the captain, the party quickly removed his legs from his body and proceeded to use them as tools for interrogation. The captain was far too distracted with his worship of the Omnissiah to provide any meaningful information. But after Rill casted suggestion on him, through his fits of religious zeal, he imparted that he was directed by his master, one of the Umbra Hands named Torka, to raid any ships leaving Jesku and return any valuable artifacts to the Umbra Hand. After further questioning, it seemed that he didn't know much more beyond that. After that, the party handed him over to the harbor master, though due to losing the cargo ship and removing the captive's legs, the monetary reward was withheld. Let's see, only receiving a javelin of lightning as payment. The party heads for a good night's rest. At this point, real quick, I forgot to ask last time, but Dylan, can you give me a perception check?
Sure.
This will be not based on sight, but I think you're the only one that has the high enough passive to be able to roll for that.
Okay, fair enough. Is a 21 gonna do it?
Okay, we'll resolve that in a bit. So are you guys heading back to bed? I guess it's I believe the evening at this point.
How long rested? I assume we went to bed.
Yeah. We were talking like we were done for the day there.
Okay. So yeah, you guys head back. You return to Utu's room. When you open the door, you find that the place is just as cluttered with beer cans as it has been, but no Utu in sight. But as you guys walk in, you see Jerry step to the side very quickly, and a naked dwarf jumps down from the ceiling and tackles Asher. Asher, can you give me a dexterity save?
Sure.
He's talking, you get it?
All right, that's a 12 plus 3. 15.
12, 15. Let me see.
Skeletons are coming out.
Oh no! You are grappled, and you just smell this like reeking booze coming from Utu's mouth as he's just like, "Oh, I got you now," and he's got you in a full Nelson, completely naked, by the way.
Utu, listen, I've had this nightmare before, and I know how it ends. I don't. Please let me go, please.
Oh, try to let him go, boys.
I mean, why did you grab him?
Well, I figured it'd be fun.
Oh,
Someone's coming in my house, might as well sit by grapple him.
Why's your dig out?
I bet them earlier. Oh, I lost him.
like misplaced him or lost him in a card game or something?
Both.
Jerry, could you make him some pants, and I'll just kind of separate him from Asher.
Losing my breath here.
I'm listening carefully to see if he's sticking to him, because I don't know what he was doing before this.
Yeah, there's his skin's kind of sticky because it's covered in booze. So as you're pulling him off, it just smells gross.
Nice.
The wand of smiles is cast on Asher.
I still can't breathe. Help!
All right. So you guys remove Utu and roll him away. He ends up finding his way to the bathroom and spends the rest of the evening there. Between vomiting in the shower and trying to take a shower himself, that's where he spends most of his evening. He still has no pants.
I fashion him pants using Asher's bed sheets.
He now has pants on. And you guys are able to settle in for the night. Go ahead and take a long rest, and then in the morning, it's morning.
Vinny, what kind of bed sheets does Asher have? Is there like a print on them?
Well, I don't think it's his own bed sheets, right? Because we're like in Utu's house, right?
I mean, I don't think he has.
Asher brings his bed.
I was like, Asher's the kind of guy who brings his own.
Oh, they were okay.
Artisanal friggin' sleeping bag.
Okay, it was a very fancy cashmere sheets. Very silky smooth to the touch. It had a cooling element to it, so Asher could cool down while he sleeps at night. And now he's just got I don't know, he sleeps in whatever Utu has lying around. It is not as comfortable for him. A what?
A potato sack.
Potato sack! Asher.
It's cool. I stitch his name in. I stitch Asher's name into the potato sack.
I'm gonna make a point to go out and buy Asher a fancy new self-cooling sleeping bag or whatever today.
And I'll make a point to go with Bjorn so he has the money to do it.
Alright.
Well, thank you. I appreciate the naked man not being here anymore, but or him not being naked anymore, but I do miss those sheets.
Pretty sure Jerry doesn't sleep. You can just take his bed.
Even really have a bed here. I just sit in the corner and watch you guys sleep.
It's not weird at all.
I scoot further to the other side of the room.
Some of you are more interesting in your sleep than others.
Only weird if you make it weird.
Asher sleep farts, so it's just like every now and then you see like a puff of like fire.
Yeah, that's normal.
Illuminates the room.
Rill occasionally wild shapes in his sleep. One time he turned into a squid and then Asher rolled over into the squid.
I ain't.
Like he had the equivalent of a wet dream for a fire Genasi.
Asher was confused as to why like not only his side was sticky when he woke up.
He's not doing anything to you yet. He's playing.
No, I get that. So yeah, if you guys were on a mission to find some new cashmere sleeping bags, you may be able to check out Sky's Market. It's a general store within the, and it's probably Utu telling you, it's a general store within the second tower.
Let's do that, and let's get some pants for Utu. Utu, what size are you? You even know.
Wide.
Wide. Okay. Men's stouts and wide.
Hold on, I got this. I reach into Bjorn's pack and I pull out some string and I use that to measure Utu.
Wide.
Yeah, I think the last time I got measured, they said I was child's extra large with regular length pants.
Regular length pants.
All right, I guess we're going to Oshkosh Bagosh today.
We're looking for boys ultra husky.
Ultra husky.
So yeah, you guys head over to. I'm just gonna put you on the other map for now. You'll head over to the second tower here, and you find Sky's Market on the second floor. I actually need to find my notes about Sky's Market. I remember everything.
I wore this for the reveal, but it's getting hot now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, that's why I asked about like you wearing the jacket. I'm like, is it cold there too?
No, well, I also just got that jacket this weekend, so I'm still in the phase of like I want to wear it all around the house.
I get it.
Yeah. Alright. So, when you get to Sky's Market, you see a young I didn't give her a raise. I'm just gonna say elf. A youngish elf. She's probably like 120 years old, something like that. 130 years old. And she is standing there with bunch of scrolls and random stuff that she's like putting back on shelf. And she looks and says, "Oh, well, hello. I'm Mel McLeod. Welcome to Guy's Market."
Hey, you got fancy sleeping bags?
Oh, of course, of course. How fancy are we talking?
Very.
I pull out the remainder of Ash's pajamas, just like this fancy.
Oh, the very, very high-end ones. Yes. Give me just a moment. As she walks to the back and she pulls out a sleeping bag and comes back to the front. It looks identical to the one that Asher had. And she says, "This one here, I believe on the surface goes for somewhere around 125 gold. I don't have a lot of people buying these, so I'd be willing to sell it for 75.
Okay.
Look how much money I have. Should have done that. Great. And you part with it for 50.
Oh no, I'm already giving you a deal. 75 would be the lowest I could go.
Asher, how much you got?
On me, I have. Where's my inventory? I have 117 gold. I believe I could cover this.
Here, I'll split it with you. You do,
She says, just to show you, this one actually has a nice little flap right where the anus might be in case you have some farts that you need to let out.
I'll put up 25, Asher.
Damn, that's worth it. I had to sew a flap into the last pair.
Oh, it's the newest model. That's incredible. Yes, thank you. I will take it.
And it is hard to sew a butt flap into pajamas while somebody is wearing them and asleep.
We also need children's extra large pants.
Ultra husky.
Yes. Ultra husky or septuple extra large.
Septuple.
Yes, let me go ahead and grab those real quick. Now, what material are you looking for?
Better than burlap. Not quite as fancy as this.
You got denim.
Okay,
Denim?
Denim?
Yes, of course we have denim. Who doesn't have denim?
Me?
Do you like denim?
Sure.
You've got a denim jacket with a little bit of fleece lining on the neck.
Fuck you.
Damn it.
I mean, is there one big enough for Bjorn?
Well, we might have to cut the arms off of it, but
That's what I was gonna do. I was gonna rip them off. I want it.
Perfect. Well, they'll be a little tight on you, so when you put it on, just flex and the arms will just blow off.
Fuck yeah.
She says that pair, I believe, will be 1.5 gold. But for the burlap plus, so it's a denim, but it's not the best. That'll be 1 copper. If you want to go for the burlap, it's free.
I'll just throw 2 gold. And
Thank you.
That'll give me 2 pair of pants, maybe, along with the jacket.
Burlap plus is the funniest thing I've ever heard.
I would just like about 5 yards of burlap plus, just the material.
Oh, perfect. Yes. That'll be 5 copper. Let me roll that up for you. Is this a gift for anyone? Do I need to gift wrap it?
No, I'm going to use it.
Oh, okay.
It's like this guy right here, he normally summons a little bird, and that bird dies all the time, and I've been making little jackets for the bird. And this saves me the trouble of having to, skin a snake and turn that into, snakeskin leather out in the middle of the abyss.
Yes. Well, this will be the perfect material for it. So here you are, sir. I hope you enjoy your burlap plus.
Yay!
And then I do have a selection of various items that are a bit more expensive. If you're interested in them,
Yes.
I'll go ahead and share this with you. Let me know if there's anything that jumps out.
Ooh.
Oh, it's in the thing. Dust of sneezing and choking.
Bracers of archery. Ooh.
The scroll might be useful just by
+1 arrows. That's cool.
+1 arrows.
Whoa.
What element is the oh, dude, Mariner's Mail. I love that stuff. That's so cool. Can't afford it.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Oh, it's the dust. The dust got to you.
There it is. I was going to say that. You got me. Damn.
Oh, be careful of the dust.
Mariner scale mail. I'm looking that up.
What elements is that gem, or is it just anything that you want?
Well, so it's an emerald one. I don't remember what that does though.
water elemental.
Yeah.
Bracers of
I'm
archery.
definitely getting those bracers of archery.
Oh yeah, you could use that.
Oh, it's gold.
I think Zardar has those too, right?
Yeah, it's awesome.
Does it give you like a +2 to like your attack rolls and damage?
Just the damage rolls. But still.
Yeah.
I'm dipping into the slush fund for that because Jerry almost never dips into the slush fund.
That's fair. How much do we have in there anyway?
We still got like 6,000 something.
Oh my
Jeez.
god! So we can afford this.
Yeah, we got 6,100 gold.
So who would
Oh.
need the Mariner scale?
Oh. I don't know what that is, so I'm looking it up.
We should probably pick up that scroll, right?
Oh, you have a swim speed. Okay.
Yeah, a swim speed of 60, and you can breathe underwater, I think, right?
Something like that.
I know it because of critical roll, but it's the tits.
You have a swim speed equal to a walking speed. In addition, whenever you start your turn underwater or with 0 hit points, the armor causes you to raise 60 feet towards the surface. It's decorated with fish and shell motifs. So it doesn't let you breathe.
Okay. They must have done a special version. That's fine.
I need to get that for Monty.
Oh yeah, dude, that'd be good.
And then just say he doesn't know how to swim, so he can't use his swim speed.
I mean, it's basically a life vest if it makes you ascend to the surface.
That's true.
I think you can choose to ascend, right? Or is it forced?
Wait, this is just pocket sand.
What's pocket? You talking about the dust of sneezing
Yeah.
and choking?
Hey, Dylan, how's Fatesworn? I haven't gotten that yet.
Oh, you mean on Amalur?
Yeah, the new DLC.
Oh, I haven't gotten that far. I didn't play for a couple weeks there.
Oh, okay.
So I'm in Cleric right now.
Oh, okay.
I got to that creepy tree. Everything that's on the world map is there, all the big stuff.
Wait, the Neuralin?
Oh no, not Nearlam. The one over in the midden where like they're hanging all the bodies.
Oh yeah.
It's much creepier when you get there than it looks on the map. And it looks kind of creepy on the map.
No, yeah. I hate Clericon. It's the worst part of the game. I mean, it's cool, but it's like full of legends, and they're the worst.
Yeah, they're not fun.
Guys, I'm gonna get the sneezing, the dust. Can you guys get rid of the 480 from the slush fund, please?
Sure.
I grabbed the spell scroll.
Nice.
How much is the spell scroll?
Yeah, how many of those scrolls you get?
480.
480.
For the spell scroll, I didn't say.
Sorry.
I'll say there's one.
That's fair. It's a pretty OP.
Yeah.
3rd level spell.
I just realized Bjorn has to put this vest over his mithril half-plate. I guess we'll say it's plate on the bottom half.
Yeah. So yeah, you put it on, and you like basically have to put your arms straight out at first to be able to wear it without ripping the arms. You go ahead and just, yeah, they just fly off. They disappear.
They disappear.
And now you have a vest, a denim vest.
Cool. To replace the vest that Jerry made for me. Jerry, I'll need a new patch.
Okay.
I'm already on it.
I want it to say "fuck" at the top and then "Sasis" at the bottom.
Already on it.
I don't know what I want in the middle.
Does it have like a snail on it? An ample snail is the.
I'm trying to think of what I want in the middle. Can you put a blaze reeve in the middle?
I have to wait till you go to bed for that one. I can't do that while we're moving.
That's fine.
Fuck.
All right. So has everybody got what they need from Sky's general store?
Does anybody want the scale mail?
I don't think I can really do anything with it, so.
I don't like the fish motifs on it, so I'll pass.
It would give me disadvantage. Well, it would cancel out my advantage on stealth, so I'm not bothering with that.
All right. You guys go ahead and hit the wrong thing. I'm trying to get back to my notes. All right, so you guys go ahead and head out from Sky's general store. When you step outside, you see a small cart in front of you. It's overflowing with not cabbages, sorry.
No!
But it's overflowing with potions and concoctions and all of the like. And you see a tail sticking out from underneath it that looks rather familiar.
It's a telltale tale.
Kidders!
As you guys approach 5 timber, pop up out from underneath it and say, my favorite customers. Timber has wares if you have coin.
I have
Always coin for kidders.
I got this awesome shirt.
What's that?
I was saying
What do
I
you do
had
with
the coin, but then I got this awesome shirt.
Yeah, look how cool
got?
that shirt is, kidders.
Oh, yes, that's a very cool shirt. Flex more, flex harder.
I do, and it gets to the point where like I'm probably dehydrated, so I like pull a bicep. You can even do that.
Oh, you can.
Dehydrated?
It like shifts up. I'm like, oh.
He's gonna give us
He says, "Oh, you look dehydrated. Here, drink this." And he hands you a potion.
I drink it.
All right.
Fuck it.
Constitution save.
So far, it's always worked out. So we'll see what happens.
While this is happening, I'm measuring kidders because I'm going to make him a jacket.
Yeah, with that, let me look up the save for this.
Oh God, I thought I could trust him now.
You feel very refreshed though. Like you are no longer dehydrated. You have like all the electrolytes. It's very nice.
This is that.
You are uncomfortably energetic.
I just
drank
a whole bottle of fucking G2 all at once.
You believe you have inspiration.
Do I? No, I don't. But
you believe you are invincible.
I've been there before with the dragon essence. It was something.
Damn it.
Okay, for this one, it is a. I have choices, so I'm just gonna go with con since it'll let me do that. So give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh boy.
You believe in life after love.
I don't have to.
Natural 1, boys. I should.
Oh my God. That's our first roll of the day. No, it's not the first roll.
Well, that's 7, but.
Let me see what happens.
What do I turn into? Like,
you turn into a chicken.
A chicken? Is it a polymorph potion?
Yes.
Oh god.
Right. He quickly looks over to Jerry and says, "Oh, I didn't think you'd drink it. That's impressive."
I'm gonna try
Yeah, honestly, I'm surprised he hasn't had this happen before.
I'm gonna
It'll
try
only
to
last an hour though.
Only Rill can understand him now.
It's okay. We can figure out what he's gonna say.
I start flapping around like a chicken in Zelda when you hit a chicken and all of them start attacking you. I start being like that annoying chicken.
He's raging.
Hey guys, should I cast enlarge on him?
Do
We
it.
can't. Not in the city.
You what?
Here in the city.
Oh, how did the potion? Fuck it.
It's internal.
It's all internal.
Yeah, so like health potions would still work for you guys. You can drink a health potion and still gain the benefits of it because it is something that's internal to you. But magic that is external is blocked.
I say to Rill, ask if he has an enlarged potion.
Let me look and see what he
I'll
does.
just ask I'll ask anyway because Falcon's busy right now.
Okay.
So Asher can't cast enlarge, but do you have a potion that can do that?
Let me see. I think I do.
He could
Yes,
give
here
you
it is. He pulls one out and says, "Yes, it'll be 480 gold."
Whew.
F40.
I'm not doing 480 gold just to have a
coin
giant
purse,
chicken.
and I just can't do it.
Not today.
Oh. Do you have anything to throw in? Maybe trade? Barter?
It's not worth it.
Actually, I might.
Oh my god. Also, this could be anything. It could be a potion of permanent polymorph.
Oh, true.
Fuck it.
I've got this, and I pull out my Santa hat.
I don't.
Oh, let me take a look at that. So he takes a look and he says, this is pretty nice. What's your offer? What's your counter offer with this?
This and 150. Because this gives you resistance to cold and lets you ignore difficult terrain created by ice or snow. And you can tolerate temperatures as low as -50.
Wow. Holy shit.
Deal. He quickly takes it, puts it on, and hands you the potion.
So I would have to attune to it, and I'm not going to do that. All right,
Do you
and
give
then
the potion to Bjorn?
Yep, so now we give the potion to Bjorn.
I drink it with my little chicken beak.
You go up, what is it, 2 sizes? Or how does the enlarge work?
Let me read it because I haven't pulled up.
I think it's one size, but you can upcast it, right?
I think you can upcast it to make it a bigger size.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
Make this a big one, though.
medium to large. So you become a large.
So it's like
Increases by one size category.
what size is a chicken? Small?
Pretty sure.
I think it's technically small, but I think it would be more interesting if it was large.
Okay, that's cool. If I was medium, I was gonna figure I'm like the chicken that beat up Peter Griffin, but
So this is like an upcasted one, so you get to go up 2 size levels.
I'm like a fucking
Yeah.
Thanksgiving Day parade blimp.
You're large enough that someone can ride on you.
I am already up there. That's the whole reason I did this.
This is,
You're like an ostrich.
you know what this is?
I start.
This is a.
Chocobo!
Damn it! Yeah, I was gonna GIF it.
I start flapping my wings really hard and try to get some air with Jerry on my back. Hey, wait! How far away is the place we have to cause a distraction at? Because we're set.
It's
I
not
think
that late, unfortunately.
Oh.
Yeah. And it only lasts for an hour.
Yeah. Damn. How long does he
So
allow?
if we had done this later, combine that
Same time.
with wheels, cast mirror image, and then all of a sudden mice come scurrying off this weird hobo chicken night.
Oh man.
For about 30 seconds after this wears off, you'll have a large, well, if it's 2 sizes, a giant Bjorn, which is nice foreshadowing what happens at the next level.
Yep.
Okay.
That's
so
gonna be fun for me when all of a sudden I fall off a giant chicken. and catch myself off the belt of a giant Bjorn.
I'm wondering how big he's
But he says he's also got oil of sharpness, potion of greater healing. He's got 4 of those. Potion of healing, he's got 8 of those. Potion of superior healing, he's got 2 of those. Those are the standard prices that we've talked about before. I don't remember what those prices are, though. I think it's like 20, or no, I think it's... Hang on, let me look it up, because I had it bookmarked somewhere.
Still got plenty of healing potions, so I'm not worried about that.
Okay, never mind then. But he does have the oil of sharpness. That might be interesting. Other than that, he says, "Well, is there anything else that you'd like?"
Not good. Thank you, though.
All right. Well, you have a great day. I'll see you later.
Nice seeing you again, kidders.
He starts pushing the cart. Starts pushing the cart away from you guys, heading towards the outside of the building. And once he gets far enough away from you guys that he feels like comfortable, you see him set the cart on fire and then kick it over the side of the building and then run away.
Honestly, I'm surprised he didn't do that sooner.
All right.
Gotta say, he's got style.
What's next?
Did you just compare that cat to Dumbledore?
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty similar.
Yeah. He knows how to make an exit.
All right. Well, where to next, boys?
Bless you. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4.
Supposed to cluck. You're a chicken.
Can you remind us what
the
numbers were, Robbie?
Numbers missing.
So 2 was the Harbor Master. That's gone. Number 1 down here, that is Shago, the guy that you're supposed to kill.
Yes.
Number 3 up here is where you're supposed to meet Eager to go and cause a distraction. And then number 4 here is the Ample Snail, where Mark Dental told you to go and you could get some information about Shago.
Yeah, I think we were going to go to the Busty Snail.
The Busty Snail.
Yeah, so I think I told you guys I looked up photos and I found like things that I didn't want to show here, and then I requested Taylor to draw it, and she didn't do it.
And it was worse.
You're not going to put it in the chat?
She didn't draw it.
I would look at photos. I mean, why not?
Yeah, man.
Robbie, you showed me videos of people killing themselves at fucking Coastal while I was like trying to eat it. Like, don't stop now.
Yeah, dude, you showed us the dark side of Reddit.
Alright, I'll see if I can find them and I'll share them later.
See if we can find them. Like, he doesn't have them bookmarked or saved already.
In a special folder called
it'll be like
Asher
literally
like
a second after we hang up.
Yeah. I was going to say it's in a folder called For Vinny.
Oh my goodness. Alright. So yeah, you guys start heading over to
sexy gastropods.
You guys see, you're heading to the Ample Snail at this point. So you get through the portion of the city that this is in. Let me change the music, because you guys are actually over on the other island right now. So no more sad music. What's this one?
Oh.
No, not that one.
Aww.
That was for something else. Anyway. Yeah, so you guys step through the saloon-style doors. They open and close, and as soon as you walk through, there's a hush that falls over the bar as everyone seems to be looking at you. Well, who the hell are you?
Well, y'all ain't never seen a giant chicken before?
Oh shit, I'm still a chicken!
No, this is the first
to
time.
think that the chicken freaked out and looked at itself when you said that.
Absolutely. He went like,
So now I'm gonna look down at Bjorn and be like, "What? You ain't never been a giant chicken before?"
And you see the bartender step up and he says, "We don't allow poultry in here."
How long has it been since he drank the potion at this point?
Probably like 15 minutes.
oh God.
Asher's gonna say, "What are you, chicken?"
Oh, we're never getting back in now.
Oh, that is.
So,
I'll tell you what, if you can wait 45 minutes, he won't be a chicken no longer. And then I'll stop using this silly ass accent.
I mean, was this a polymorph potion?
Yeah.
Y'all could just beat the shit out of me until I lose my chicken HP.
I mean, you're a chicken. It's probably like 2.
Yeah, so just like...
All right, hold on. You don't like this chicken? I'll pull out a dagger. Slit the chicken's throat, and it turns back into Bjorn.
All right, it turns into a huge Bjorn, and he immediately crushes the tables that are around him. And you see the bartender say, "Nope, nope."
You asked for it.
You said no chicken. There's no more chicken.
I can't have someone go and destroy my shit. Get out of here.
Sir, we can compensate you.
We're gonna open a window. We're gonna have you just peeking in. I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna rebuild these tables that you crushed because we got time.
Wait, is Bjorn still enlarged?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, I ended the polymorph. I can't do anything about the enlarge.
He's huge right now, which is awesome.
So yeah, you've got Bjorn outside the building, just like peering in through the window. You've got Jerry over here tinkering away, trying to put the tables back together.
Wheels is helping.
Wait, enlarge only lasts a minute.
Oh, a minute?
He said the potion is for an hour.
He did.
Okay.
God, we should have
Holy
shit.
it's wild magic. Let's just say it's wild magic.
I
We didn't even know he was
to
going to
get
get
a
it.
large chicken for an hour, so we made it work.
I mean, we should have bought more of those.
Yeah.
I'm okay with how it went.
So the bartender Trist, actually, the wife comes up and she's got some cups for you guys. And go ahead and everybody roll a flat 20 for me.
Oh boy.
17.
18.
11.
10.
10? Okay. So you guys see her handing cups out to everybody. Jerry, give me a perception check.
With advantage?
Yeah.
Sweet. 22.
You notice that Triss drops a small pill in the cup that she hands to Bjorn.
I mean, Bjorn, you're huge. I think she gave you a roofie, but it looks like a normal person roofie, so you're probably fine.
If anything, it's a reduced pill, which is fine.
Do you call her out?
Don't worry about it.
Hey, what'd you put in there? Is that a pill to make them smaller?
What are you talking about? I put nothing in there.
Grab the cup. Pill.
It's still fizzing at the bottom. We can see it.
And it's not an Alka-Seltzer. It might be an off-brand, but it doesn't have the words on it.
No, he's a very large man.
Damn
Very
straight.
good-looking man.
Hey. Bjorn's spoken for.
And you see the her husband Alexander kind of give a wink.
Oh my god, there's swingers.
Hey, Bjorn, you into either of them? Looks like they're both into you.
I'm spoken for, but thanks.
That wasn't the question.
He turns a little red. I mean, I don't even know what they look like. Describe them to me, Robbie.
All right.
Yeah.
So you see,
Seduce him.
Seduce me,
Let's
Robbie.
keep Bjorn laid.
the guy is a human.
Bjorn's on the guys, so you can skip him.
And then the woman is... she's a half-elf. But she's younger, so they're probably about the same age, probably 30s, something like that. So they're not quite middle-aged, but they're, not young. And they're relatively fit. They're delvers. So both of them are moon whistles. So they're, not... they're pretty lean and fit for the most part. But yeah. She's got long brown hair. I don't know.
I'm just curious about the mechanics of this, with him being huge.
He says, "Oh, don't worry about it, girl."
Girl. What does this bill do?
This is just too weird. There's a lot going on. Maybe another time.
All right, I give Asher the cup with the pill in it.
I've had worse.
Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, I don't even try to hide it. I just do it.
Yeah, I'm good at those. Okay. Con save.
+4.
That's a plus
Yeah,
4.
DC 14.
Oh, DC 14. Okay. So I just gotta roll.
Fail it on purpose, Vinny. Do it.
That's a nat 1.
Hey!
I had to make
You're
sure
on
it
the
wasn't a
fucking
7.
floor.
That's a nat 1.
Yeah, you're on the fucking floor. And you're still like there, but you're just like out of it. So you can talk and walk and stuff, but you just like you're mentally not there. You're just talking gibberish.
When's it gonna kick in?
And he's on the ground while he's saying it.
And Trist looks a little disheveled as she's like, "Well, oh well."
Well, now I feel bad. All right,
Well,
I mean, got like half an hour before this
you
potion
don't need
wears
the
off.
pill. Like, you could just do this. You don't need to be roofied.
Listen, we've got like half an hour before this wears off. Do you want to do this?
No, not anymore. You're not into it.
He is now, but it's all right.
He is now.
So they say, "Well, what can we do for you?"
Well, apparently not Bjorn.
Yes.
Who are we looking at? The brothers? The Mitchell, Marshall? I don't know. You got like a pill that does the opposite of that. That'll like make me more conscious and realize what the fuck I'm trying to say.
You feel the hand of Sasis come down and stroke your brain as suddenly you remember. You guys were supposed to be talking to Tristan Alexander Murray,
Okay.
the bartenders that own this place, about Shago.
I look up at Stasis and I go, "Fuck you!" And then like, "Hey, we gotta talk to you about Sako." I say across the entire bar because I'm a giant right now.
About Sako?
Whatever name you said.
Shago.
Shago. I couldn't. It's the fucking speaker.
About Shigo or whatever.
I think it's better if he doesn't know who we're supposed to talk about.
Yeah, the first Alexander's like, "Sako? Who the fuck's Sako?" And then he goes, Shago. Shago, yes. What would you like to know about him?
Sako! Asher is.
What do we want to know about him, guys?
Where does one find him? Who has he rubbed the wrong way around these parts?
Who is he rubbed the right way?
Right, who has he rubbed the right way? Like, potentially y'all?
Well, unfortunately, he hasn't rubbed us the right way. He's declined all of our numerous advances, but that's how the cookie crumbles, apparently. But No, I don't quite remember much about this Shago fellow. I wonder if something could jog my memory.
I'll tell you what, you give me one of them pills and I'll make sure Bjorn gets it later today.
Done. It says, Shago is actually a mercenary, hired by one of the pillars of Jesku.
Do you happen to know which pillar?
Yes, Von Drord.
Von Drord?
Yeah, let me type it, because it's kind of weird.
Not Von Druid.
No.
That sounds like a cheap knockoff.
Oh, Von Druid.
Sounds like fake Curio.
Does his name actually spell I am Tom Riddle and he rearranged it into the word Ward?
Yeah.
Von Droid.
Bond Roard.
All right.
Where do we find?
So if you spell that backwards, it says Rordnov.
Rordnov, yeah.
Where do we find this Von Roard?
Well, he's a merchant. You'd likely find him on the first tower, as being a pillar. He's heavily involved in the politics of Jesku.
He would be.
And you guys know that, you guys have been here long enough to know that the pillars, there's 9 pillars of Jesku. Each of them are members of the Jesku Federation. Bark Dental is also one of the 9 pillars.
Yep.
Bark Dental.
Yes.
I hate that guy.
So don't mind him. He's probably not even paying attention.
So he works for Von Roard, and I'm just thinking this out loud, not in game, but just to you guys. He works for Von Roard, and Bark Dental wants him gone. So there's something going on between Bark and Von. Do we care?
That's politics for you.
Yeah, like do we care, or are we just gonna do it?
I mean,
let's talk to him, figure it out.
At least meet Vaughn and see what his deal is.
Yeah, he might be super cool, and it might be sad to kill him.
He might be cool, and he'll go like, the name's Bond. Bond cool.
Be like, damn, I kind of like you.
Why are you dripping with charisma? Damn.
That's
You see an empty potion behind him.
Oh, I'll do it. Well, he's a merchant. I've got something I want to ask him. I want to get something custom made.
Well, before we go from here, I'll take Trist to the back.
For a tryst?
Yes, that's the only reason.
I'm surprised it took this long for someone to make that joke.
Well, Alexander steps up and says, "You'll need to take that first."
What?
No.
Oh, fuck it.
When Bjorn says what, I throw it in his mouth.
That's fine. I get I believe it's a plus to con saves when I'm. Is it con or strength or both?
While he's explaining that, I throw in another one.
I think it's strength.
Probably strength. But I'm gonna check.
If you don't feel it, then it's no fun.
This is super fun.
It's only into it for the whole.
It's not a roofie. That's Molly. That's just how Asher is when he's on ecstasy.
If they're only into it for that, for them to do things to somebody else, then I don't think.
You're not into it anymore.
Not if they're only doing it for that. That's a little fucked.
Well, then it's a good thing you already took the pill.
That's like actual rape.
Yeah, go ahead and roll. You already.
Oh my god, you're gonna make Bjorn get raped.
First off, if anything, I'm whoring you out. There's a difference. This isn't rape. It's trafficking.
You sold someone into slavery.
Is that better?
When I wake up, Jerry's gonna have a chalice. That is, let's see, con?
Yeah, 14.
14! It's an 8 plus 6!
Nice.
I will now make a performance check and try to feign like it's working.
Well, then it's not trafficking anymore. Now you're trying to do it.
Performance plus 2, bro. Let's go.
What was it?
I said I have a plus 2. I'm going to roll now.
Oh, okay. I thought you had already rolled.
15! Not bad.
Okay. Just saying. So you guys head back to the back, and about 15 minutes later, you see Bjorn come running out, covered in chocolate and various types of oil.
Oil.
I like bust out and am I like running out or am I just like strolling out?
No, you're running.
Running.
Things got weird.
As I'm running, I'm like, I told you can't take blood from a stone, and I just keep going.
She wasn't trying to get blood.
Oh my goodness. All right.
Oh god.
Anyway.
Does anybody here know prestidigitation?
The one that smiles is cast on Bjorn.
Is there a roll to resist that?
There is, but we're not doing that.
What is it? I demand to know.
It is a charisma saving throw.
Charisma.
Right.
Okay.
Oh, and Asher, you notice that there's like a tentacle stuck to his shoulder.
Oh.
When he comes running out.
14 on that charisma.
You fail.
Oh, I must have just failed it. I must have barely failed.
Asher.
Yeah, you needed a 50.
I'm Asher. Bjorn.
Yes, you are.
There's something on your shoulder.
Where's my jacket?
I got you,
You
man.
left it with
We
them.
should probably hose it down first. I don't want to have to spend all night cleaning the chocolate out.
Yeah, the tentacles come off pretty easy, so that wasn't too much of a trouble to peel those off. The chocolate is just everywhere in every crevice.
Are the tentacles real or fake?
They are real.
How close to the water is this tavern?
You guys are not too far from the water. You're on the second floor, so you just need to go down, and then you'd be at the water.
Bjorn, go take a bath.
Am I still huge?
No, at this point you're normal.
Oh, okay.
But you are very chocolatey.
I am. I'll go take a dive, take a dip.
As soon as Bjorn steps outside, he gets blasted with water from an elephant. Rill ducked outside when no one was paying attention to him.
I'm good with it.
Oh, Rill's an elephant? Nice. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, that'll clean me up.
I immediately climb Rill and start riding him.
You're writing everything that you can.
Nat 20 to grab you with the trunk.
He's
I'm okay
riding
with this.
everything but Trist.
I throw you in the water.
I'm okay with this.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna re-up my screen.
Cool.
All right.
Bill stays behind.
Real quick, I'll be right back.
Never disrespect.
Are we all okay?
Bills is not.
Well, I'll be right back too. I just want to go somewhere.
Yeah, I'm gonna pee. I feel left out.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that didn't go the way I expected it to.
Was it P?
Yeah. I was going to say, that didn't go the way I expected it to. The roofie thing was only there as, like, a way for you guys to blackmail them into telling you information. And then that just got really fucking dark and gross really quickly.
Yeah, I did not. Wasn't expecting it to go there.
Look, Gary's got to do some rogue things sometimes.
Yeah.
And that includes pouring out Bjorn for information.
Ooh, you look bright.
Yes. Dude,
Nice.
I hate being dark. I have like a little thumbtack board above my laptop. And I'm like, I can just hang my light right there. You can see me.
There you go. Oh, yeah.
Wait, what if I... No, it's dark.
That still looks pretty good. You got, like, more grainy on your peripheral, but other than that, you still look good.
Dude, I just hate the dark face. Ugh, God.
Has everybody...
Yeah.
Oh.
I didn't expect Bjorn to be into that. The goal was just to let you guys blackmail them into giving them information, not lean into it and get kinky.
Hey, has everybody currently present seen Batman?
I have.
No.
I heard a no.
No.
All right, never mind.
Wait, Curtis, I need to ask you this. Did it have, like, the thing where they projected it onto the sides of the theater?
The hell's that?
Just be the theater you went to, dude.
Okay, dude, it was so cool. Okay, you know when you're watching, like, a movie, like, in a theater, there's only stuff projected on the wall in front of you, right?
On the screen, yeah.
Onto the screen, right? Dude, they did this thing where they also projected things on the wall to the left and the wall to the right.
Like mood lighting? Or...
No, it was like the screen continued off into that direction, you know?
Oh, I mean, I've had that happen where the screen just wasn't big enough.
No. It wasn't like it wasn't just big enough. Like, literally, they used the sides of the theater from the inside to, like, you know, extend what was going on. So, like, the scene with the car chase scene, you know, like, there was more cars to the left and to the right of me. Like, literally, there was a projector, like, on the top and the middle of both things, projecting onto the walls on the left and right.
Huh. Like instead of surround sound, it's surround screen.
Yes! Dude, it was the coolest thing. They first did it for the Morbius trailer. It's like, I'm not going to see Morbius, but it really made it so, like, exciting. But, dude, for the Batman, it was the coolest thing, man. I cannot... It blew my mind.
Nice.
Robbie, are you planning to see it?
I'm on the fence. Like,
It's worth watching once, I would say. But if I knew now what I knew yesterday, I would have waited till it came out on demand.
That's probably what I'm going to do then.
But that's me personally. But
I haven't gotten into any of the superhero movies in a while, so it's, you know.
this one's very long too.
Yeah, it's like 3 hours.
This one feels long. It's not like Lord of the Rings. This feels like a long movie.
Okay. Yeah. Because I can binge Lord of the Rings. There's certain shows I can't.
I have binged the extended director's cut of all three in a day. I love it.
Yeah.
I did that once with Taylor, and she fell asleep halfway through the last one.
So close. Only 10 hours in?
Give her that one, though. Like, she got pretty far.
Only 10 hours in.
I mean, since the last hour of the theatrical release is all endings anyway, how much did she really miss?
True. Oh my goodness. All right. So yeah, we have an awkward ending with Bjorn. He didn't get his happy ending, unfortunately. But
Jerry did.
He did head out from there, get a shower, wash off in the water.
Yeah, Asher didn't think it was chocolate, by the way. Asher thinks it's poop, and he thinks that Bjorn is into scat play.
You're the one who's literally playing with his shit, so watch it.
Wait, oh wait, you're right.
Asher is also the only one who didn't get blasted by water by the elephant.
It's still mine.
Did I need a wash?
Okay.
As Bjorn, after he finishes washing off and he climbs back up out of the ocean, he goes, I don't know if you guys know this, but chocolate is thicker than mayonnaise.
You know, that wasn't information I needed, but now I have it.
Lore is thicker than mayonnaise.
But is it thicker than chocolate?
Love is thicker than chocolate.
That's why he was only in there 15 minutes.
Yeah, I'm surprised the potion wore off that quickly, but that's okay.
Now, you guys talked for a while with them. They gave you some information about, I extended how long it took you guys to get the information out of them for Shago and Von Rohr. But a couple of other notes they would have told you guys while you were there is that Shago is not a Delver. He is in the Abyss illegally.
Oh.
And he does have a small band of men that follow him.
I mean, small, like, that's subjective. Do we have
4 to 5.
Okay.
Did you say 45 or 425?
425.
Okay.
11d4.
I can't count that high.
No, it's 11 d4s that follow him around.
Yeah.
Okay. I have 4 d4s, so I can take care of 4 of them.
I have 1. I mean, I got more, but one right here.
I don't have 11 d4s, unfortunately.
Wait, I have another one with the Ganon dice for wheels. I have 5 d4s.
All right. All right. So you guys have gotten a little bit of information about Von Rohr. Actually, are you guys planning on going to see him today?
Yeah, I mean, we still got to kill time until the distraction.
Give me just a second.
I don't think we're actually going after Shagawago today.
Shablagoo.
Mint Berry Crunch.
There you go. I was going to make a gif of it, but you got it.
I have a bunch of
that was my favorite part of that whole episode, when the fucking Jor-El shows up and he's like, you have to use your powers for good, my son. And Mysterion's like, it's all making sense. He's like, your powers of mint and berry.
And he was a real superhero.
All right. So you guys find the information on where Von Rohr's office is. So he is on the 3rd floor of the main tower, back over where the art thing's going on. He actually is right next door to the what is the
Distraction?
name of that religious group? No, the Distraction's in the 2nd tower. I'm trying to remember the name of the
Umber Hand or whatever it was?
No, it is the Source Amaranti, the religious group that has the Null Harp. So he's right next door to them. But yeah, you guys find where he's at, and when you get there, you see a water Genasi woman at the front desk, and she says, "Appointment?"
Hold on. Asher, stay out of this.
Okay.
Sorry,
Thank you. His friend is not welcome here.
We had a similar experience with Air Genasi earlier, and I've learned that even though he has his... I agree with you. He left a foul odor in my nostrils as well. Because, you know, he's so full of himself, so much hot air, you can smell him.
Yes. Good one. Good one.
Asher's fuming.
Unfortunately, we do not have an appointment, but we are here on Jesku Federation business. And as I mentioned before, we did have an encounter with this Air Genasi, and he knew that it would be better to send us on his behalf than to come himself. I'm going to roll for, I guess, deception on this.
Yeah.
That's good. Decept.
Persuasion. Yes, persuasion. I do not do well.
How bad?
Like a
roll
6. It was like a 6.
Okay, her insight is an 8, so it's enough. Hey, she was able to kind of insight that, like, hey, you're not. Well, in that case, take a number. And you see a little, like, number dispenser off to the left-hand side.
See Bjorn in the background going 69, 69, 69, 69, 69.
Take the number, Bjorn.
Oh, I take it. Is it 69?
Rill pulled it first. He got 420.
Hey.
Nice. What number are they on?
Number.
While she's doing that, I want to look at her desk to see if there's a family or anything on there. See if she's wearing a whistle like we are.
She is not. But you don't see anything of note. She seems all business. She's wearing a dress suit and got a little tie. Very business formal. And you see her kind of picking through a book when she's not focusing on what's going on around her.
Do I see what the book is?
Let me see. I've
already got one way I can go with this. I want to see if there's any information I can get off of her. Jerry's definitely doing a cold reading.
Yeah, the book is How to Make Friends and Influence Others.
Oh, my boss has that.
Nice. All right, so I'm gonna lean over and I'm gonna say, okay, look, I'm gonna level with you here. We know that there's been some tension between these two, and part of this tension is due to some people using people who are in the abyss illegally. Well, illegally, because who really gets to decide who's down here? When they're doing the same thing on their side, and they're just being all high and mighty. And I don't know about you, but on our end, we feel like we aren't getting the respect we deserve, but we're trying to make a little play here to get some of that respect, because we're trying to better ourselves and move up the ladder just a bit. And sometimes that means we gotta keep things a little off record to get that information we need.
Go ahead and roll persuasion.
Nat 20.
Nice.
Much better.
You see her put her book down and says, "Yes, I know where you're coming from. What information are you seeking?"
So we know that there's some tension between these two involving Bondroids. Let's just call it transactions with Shago. And we're trying to prevent this from spilling out to a bigger problem that becomes an actual Federation issue.
Well, Shago is a new hire. If your business is with him, I may be able to expedite your conversation. Let me speak with Vaughn real quick and see if we can get you in sooner. So you see her step back and go to the back office, and probably about 5 or 10 minutes later, you see her come back, and she's got a new ticket in her hand, and she walks up to you and says, "Here, hold this." And it has 69 on it.
All right. Thank you so much.
And she says, "All right, number 68." And you see someone go back in the back, and they do their business, and then finally About 5 or 10 minutes later, it is your turn. She calls 69.
Bjorn goes, ah!
That was a little much, but alright.
No. That was necessary.
It's on brand, alright?
No,
Thank you. Thank you so much.
All right. So yeah, you guys head back into this room, and you see a desk ahead of you with someone turned facing away from you, and you see them slowly turn and say, "Hello, I'm Von Roord. How can I help you?"
Robbie, you need to start every
You
session
want to
like
sleep
that.
with Bjorn?
What did you say?
What do you want to say?
Yeah.
Wait, what'd you say, Dylan?
I was asking if he wanted to sleep with Bjorn, because Bjorn's into him. Look, if the Genasi didn't like me, I was going to whore out Bjorn again.
Anyway.
No, I'm not into Goliaths. I'm more into. Well, we'll not talk about what I'm into. What can I do for you?
I'm going to roll for insight and see if he was looking at one of us when he was talking about what he's into. I got a nat 1.
She was looking right at you, Jerry.
Yeah, you couldn't get a good reading on him, but you have a really strong feeling that he might be into Asher.
Is this guy a Genasi too?
He's a water Genasi.
A what?
But, a water Genasi. But yeah, he's not into you, Asher. But Jerry rolled that one, so he thinks he is.
So I think you are. Like, Doesn't feel right. But okay.
You know, opposites attract.
Right.
Little bit romance.
I'm completely misreading the like glare that he's giving Asher just for being a fire Genasi as like I hit that, and I'm so confused. Like yeah, I guess the long and short of it is, we know there's some tension between you and another Genasi pillar of the Federation, and apparently some sexual tension. Not between the two of you, between the two of you?
No, I think you're misreading the situation. I don't think I would have any sexual feelings for this trash.
Yeah, come on, Jerry. He's totally not my type.
Yeah,
also,
when humiliation.
When you said long and short, you meant me long, him short, right?
No, I meant... You know what? You don't need to know that one. I was just going to say you've been coming up short for a long time.
Yeah.
Jerry, what the fuck? What spells do I have?
Nothing here.
That's gotta help you here.
Aw, damn it, you're right.
It's like, all right, so we'll cut right to the chase. We know that there's some tension between you and whatever Air Boy's name was, Bark Dental.
Yes, Bark Dental. I like that name. I'm going to use that on him. He's quite an asshole.
I'll give you that one, yeah. I was like, he certainly seems to leave a foul stench in your nostrils after you've interacted with him.
Yes, he's been blocking some of my transactions lately, and things have been getting a little heated. I recently tried to acquire some water bear blood, and was unable to complete the transaction thanks to him.
How much were you trying to acquire?
I had a contract in place for 40 vials.
And that dude killed 50-something of them, and he had, 15 left over, something like that?
Yeah.
You wouldn't have, perchance, contracted out whatever that dude's name was.
O'Malley?
Yeah, O'Malley the alley cat.
Yes, O'Malley. Yes, I had contracted with him.
Okay, huh. Well, now I understand what's going on here. So, to fulfill that contract, he was apparently poaching in Bark Devil.
I don't need to know the details of how he's acquiring these things.
Oh, I'm not telling him. I'm talking to myself. I'm literally doing this all in my head.
Okay.
Well, I'm doing this out loud, but because Jerry's the kind of person who talks things through to himself while everyone else is asleep. So, does Bark Dental know that you employ O'Malley the alley cat?
Potentially. He currently has levied claims against O'Malley and has blocked any contact with him from any of the other 9 pillars. So, until the allegations have been cleared, I have no way of completing the transaction.
Well, I think we know a way to get those charges dropped. Well, let me rephrase that. I know one way to get those charges dropped, but I think there might be another way.
And how is that?
Well, blood for blood, in this case, Shago's blood. Though I think if Shago was just banished, that would probably work out too.
Why Shago?
Did he actually tell us why Shago specifically?
No, you can't. Don't ask questions. Don't tell anyone.
Oh, we told someone. Damn. We're really good at breaking contracts, guys.
I didn't sign anything.
Me neither.
And besides, I'm more than okay with going to kill Shago anyway and then just letting this be a huge fight after we leave. Because what are the odds that we actually come back here after the wizard's done?
I mean, Jerry,
and these
guys are all dicks. We should just take them all out.
Yeah, but then they would just put other different dicks in charge. And at least these dicks know how to run the city and keep everything going.
Yeah, but some dicks are good. These are bad dicks.
You and I have a different opinion of what constitutes a good dick.
Listen, guys, no matter what we do, no matter what kind of dicks they are, there's always a bigger dick.
Yeah, I know. It's an Asher's pack.
Oh, man.
How about this? I have an item. Where I got it isn't important. The important thing is where it's found. I'd like this item to be found in the office of Bark Dental. Can you make that happen?
How big is it? And what is it?
He pulls out a small box, probably about like 8 inches by 4 by 4. And he says,
I carry around 8 by 4 by 4 all the time.
Talking about your dick.
We found the bigger dick, guys.
But yeah, you open it up and it's well, he says, please don't open it.
Jerry already opened it.
All right. So when you look in, it appears to be some kind of glass artifact. It definitely like drow in nature, but it's definitely radiating magic, but you don't really know exactly what it is. It's not phallic in shape. Either.
To normal people or to Asher?
Normal people.
Normal phallic.
So it's like a corkscrew.
But yeah, so you see this item. I might be able to find a photo later. That might be kind of interesting. But anyway,
Types in
Hey,
normal phallic on Google.
First off, who gets to decide what's normal anyway?
yeah. Well, if this were to be found in Bark Dental's office, it would likely lead to his removal from the 9 Pillars and ensure that O'Malley is able to operate unimpeded in the future.
Curiosity. If there's basically no magic that can be used in here, why are we feeling the magic on this?
I mean, it's still a magical item.
Yeah, but none of the magic is able to leave its vessel here.
Right.
And he did say it was radiating, which would imply that we can feel the magic.
Which means
Yeah.
whatever this is at least on the same level as the heart.
Okay.
And his response is, I cannot answer that.
It's
We do
that's
have
what it is. It's called a plot device.
right. We do have some things to do that are going to put us in dangerous situations before we can plant this. What would happen if this were broken? I mean, I did get thrown by an elephant just today.
I would recommend that you leave it here until you are prepared to complete the mission, because the results of this thing breaking are catastrophic.
Okay, I mean that'll probably be it.
Catastrophic. Okay.
Can you scan it with the thingy?
And please
ooh.
do not let the knuckle dragging Neanderthal over there touch it, as he kind of points towards Asher.
Yeah, I don't even need to look.
Pointing to Bjorn.
We could all feel. We could all feel who he was looking at. I scan it with the thingy. Does nothing.
Asher touches it.
You see
Slam the box closed on Asher's
Bjorn
hand.
kind of getting a little bit uncomfortable as he's like giving you a stare.
I snapped the lid closed on Asher's hand.
Ow! But I still touched it.
I touched the butt.
So he says, so basically you guys are in a position where you need to decide who you want to align with. Are you going to align with Von Roord and plant the device? Are you going to align with Bark Dental and kill Shago? In either case, Asher is hated by both, so it doesn't matter to him.
I guess if we're gonna huddle, by ourselves and discuss this, listen, I think either outcome, we're gonna get where we want to be, but one side supports the law, where we take out an outlaw. The other side encourages law breaking. I could go either way, but as a party, I think this is a decision that we need to make.
It's like, honestly, we could just do nothing here, and then O'Malley would die, and it would be like we didn't do anything.
True.
But if we can draw this out, we can take whatever this is and kill Shago, and then just keep this.
What we could do, kill Shago, bring his corpse as proof to Dr. Dentist. On his corpse, we have this magic dildo, thereby planting it in Dr. Dentist's office. Both sides of the contracts are fulfilled.
And this way, we don't cut off anybody's legs.
Well, we never said that. Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Dude, last time we didn't get money because we cut off a dude's legs. We're not doing that this
No,
time.
but look at this fucking dope-ass thing I got.
I mean, yes, but we could have had money, too. To buy more dope-ass things.
That's true. That's true.
Dope ass things are my favorite things.
And the slush fund's running a little low. We've only got like 3,100 in it.
Oh,
It hasn't been that low since we established it.
that's not even my weekly allowance when Dad was still giving me money.
Jesus, I fucking like to push
Hold on. He's talking about his sugar daddy. Let it go.
No, my real dad. We don't talk anymore.
Look, whatever you called him, daddy, poppy, I don't care.
What's your dad's name?
Regalt.
Oh, that's definitely a fake sugar daddy name.
Right. That sounded made up.
The
on
man
the
who
spot.
raised me?
Yeah, I get it. He got a rise out of you, whatever.
What's your mom's name?
I don't know.
Pervert.
Munch McCoochie.
No, Asher doesn't know his mom. His dad is human, but his mom is a fire elemental.
What's the name of the nurse from Pokemon?
Nurse Joy.
Joy.
Nurse Joy. Yeah, I was hoping that was his mom's name, and that would, because his name is Asher Kellum, and then he named his bird Nurse. It just really meshes.
Maybe
He's got a
she-
mom kink.
Maybe it's Jenny for Officer Jenny.
Okay.
Explains why you like handcuffs.
Damn it. The connections to Pokemon is just... It's a little too much.
If he ever gets tired of making bird familiars, he's going to summon a Pikachu.
We already have a Pikachu. His name is Wheels.
That's true. That's true.
I need to retcon what Ekris looks like and just make her look like Nurse Joy.
Whoa, that's not Asher's boner. That's Jerry's boner. You leave that alone. Because Jerry's reaction when we first saw a thing of Ekris was like, she's hot.
Yeah.
Or gave up Stasis.
Yeah, I
true.
think it's this next one pretty cool. Anyway, all right. So Von Rohr kind of looks to you and says, "Well, your decision."
We'll be back in a few days for this. We do have some things we need to take care of before we were going to do this either way.
Very well.
Okay, but we will take care of this before we leave, and that's probably within a week or so. I think was how long until the wizard dude gets here, because that's how long we were going to stay.
And when you come, we can discuss compensation. I'll be sure to pay you better than Bark Dental.
Doing that stuff?
The idiot behind you will not be getting any money.
It's okay. I have more money than I could ever need. I don't need your dirty money.
Oh, from your sugar daddy, I'm sure.
Yes.
Yes. You say that like it's a bad thing.
Robbie.
Girls got to work.
Robbie,
Yeah.
how risky is it being in the Abyss illegally? Like, what sort of risk is Sako taking?
Sako.
When you're down this far, it's very low. When you're in the second or the first layer, the risk is pretty high because you've got a lot of people that are pretty close to the Delvers Guild and the government that like it's easy for you to be detained and returned. When you're down in the fourth layer, it's basically like no man's land because it's so hard to get back to the surface.
And do we know what the punishment is for, illegal delving?
I don't think you guys have looked into that. You guys just joined and then became Delvers.
Yeah.
I would like to find that out before we go after this guy. I'm sure we can find out from a Delver. Like, hey,
Yeah.
we're going through an illegal Delver, and we're just curious what sort of leverage we might have with him.
Well, we can just ask Von Gerard. He's a
Good.
Delver. So out of curiosity, this was never really explained to us because there was a funeral for a white whistle going on when we joined up. What is the punishment for illegal delving?
It depends, A, how long you've been delving illegally, B, where you're delving illegally, and additionally, if you've extracted anything of value illegally, so the artifacts from the Abyss and selling them on the black market. If you are just in the Abyss illegally, you're looking at probably 5 to 10 years worth of labor, forced labor. If you are in, say, the second layer and you're caught, you're probably looking about 20 years of forced labor. And then if you are caught selling anything, typically execution.
Yeah.
Huh.
Explains why the merchants have whistles.
Yes.
What happens to the people who
notice
employ
that,
those that are in it legally?
And this guy's here illegally, right?
No, I'm a
So-
black whistle. As he kind of pulls his whistle out and shows you. But he says,
Oh
I
my
have
god.
no problem employing non-whistled delvers. Everyone's a delver. Nobody's a raider. We're all part of the same family.
Of course.
Absolutely. I thought he was a moon whistle. I thought we'd been told he was a moon whistle.
No, Bark Dental is a moon whistle.
Okay.
Von Roard, you hadn't asked and he hadn't shown you, but he is a black whistle.
Okay. Gotcha. Right. Ooh, black whistle. It's like we've befriended a couple of those.
Yes, and maybe if you help me out, I might be able to get you black whistles of your own.
That would be cool.
Wow.
On a quick side note, this is just like a personal inquiry. Do you happen to know what Burrito's deal is? That dude is weird.
Beto. That name. Who's Beto? I swear I've dealt with someone named Beto before, but it's not really.
Well, so he looks like he's trying to be Bond Druid, but isn't.
Is that the guy whose legs we cut off?
No,
yes,
that's
yes.
the dude who dropped, or who we saw in the temple, and he was with this random person who dropped the thingy that turned into the
W&D.
monster.
Yeah. Okay.
Very well. Yes. I haven't dealt with Beto. I have dealt with what was his name? There was another one. He's relatively frequent in the area, at least up until 6 months ago. I haven't seen him in 6 months. But there was a member of the Umbra Hand named... What was his name?
Looks through notes.
I was saying, yeah. For a second, I couldn't tell if Robbie was looking for a name or if he was waiting for us to feed a name.
No, I'm actually looking, but you see him like looking through his ledger.
His Heath Ledger.
I was gonna say that. Speaking of Heath Ledger, what's his name?
Torka.
Torque.
He says, yes, I've dealt with someone named Torka from the Umbra Hand.
Isn't that a name we've heard?
We heard it just now.
No, I mean, like, haven't we heard this at one point before, but I don't remember why.
Probably. Shame I don't have
think
keen
so.
mind in this campaign.
Yeah.
Look, Jerry's got an intelligence of 8. He's not expected to remember shit.
I think Bjorn's intelligence is higher. It is. Bjorn has a 13 intelligence.
Bjorn.
He doesn't act like it.
What's your dump stat, dude?
Huh?
What's your dump stat?
Wisdom. It really should be the other way around.
Yeah, I really should.
I didn't know how to build a character when I built Bjorn. If Robbie will allow me to change that, I will. But I didn't know what I was doing.
Nah, this far in, we gotta let it ride.
Oh yeah.
We've got to find an Ekris altar of attribute respecification.
Yep. Or drink a chaos potion and it roll, and the D100 somehow turns up like a 999 for respec.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. But yeah, so he indicates that potentially could get you black whistles. You ask him about Beto, and he responds he hasn't met Beto, but he has met Torka.
Does Torka have like a weird knockoff on Druid helmet too? Or is that just Vito's thing?
No, Torka has one as well. His goes... It looks kind of like a 7, maybe? Yeah, like it starts from the right eye, it goes over to the center, and then it comes straight down.
That's so weird. Do all the Umber Hands do that?
I've only met 2. Torka's the only one I remember the name of, but both of them had that.
Do you remember what the other dude's helmet looked like?
His had a circle on it.
So
Like
he's
it
number
was-
0,
Like a 0.
and this guy is number 7. So we need to find. There's at least 6 in between there. All right. Good. This was really, really important information.
This is probably useful. Not anytime soon, but probably useful.
Yeah.
Hopefully, our 13 intelligence Bjorn can remember it.
I won't.
And maybe your
Spoiler.
18 intelligence wizard can.
Do you take notes, Vinny?
Yeah, I got notes. I got my notebook right here.
Okay.
Campaign
It's like
notebook.
Jerry's using all his brain power to remember what that glass thing looks like because he's going to draw it and ask like Utu and anybody else that we more or less trust if they know what it is.
Are you going to do that now, or are we going to the distraction? Because looking at
Time do we have?
probably. You guys are getting pretty close to dusk, so you may need to start heading that way. You've probably got about an hour or so before you need to be there.
Okay.
Okay. If we run into
Also
Utu on the
looking
way.
Also looking at like the time of the night it is for us in real life,
Yep.
it's probably time to start heading that way.
Oh, yeah.
Fair enough. Well, if
Yeah, I gotta
Run
run at
into
7, so let's.
if we run into Utu on the way, great. If not, then we use our hour to stop and eat.
Yep, so you don't see Utu, and the only reason I say that is because I want to get a photo of this thing to you guys before we do that. So I will find something that will be the reference for it. Probably like tonight or tomorrow. I'll get that to you guys. Anyway, yeah, so you guys go ahead and eat. And what are you guys eating?
Food.
What kind of food? Who's cooking?
I
You
mean,
guys buying it from the stalls?
Yeah. What do they got?
Okay.
Sure, if there's
So there,
any takoyaki.
there's a ramen shop.
Close enough.
And then you do see a guy that's got a bunch of cabbages that he's cooking up, doing fried cabbage next to a stand if you want some fried cabbage. There's some bratwursts and sauerkraut over at a different stand. And then you see some hamburgers and steak at another stand. Everything is 5 silver. And if you want to drink, it's 1 gold.
Well, Asher definitely goes for the brats.
Yep, that sounds right.
why? Because they're phallic.
Palette.
Yes.
He just likes brats.
I'm gonna leave and go dive in between a couple of pies, delicious thighs.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
so they're doing they're doing a apple pie and peach cobbler special today. You can get some ice cream on the side.
Oh,
Ooh.
Oh my god. Yo. Yeah, I'm going.
I'm trying to persuade the cabbage guy to move over by where we need to be because I now have a plan C, and it basically involves Bjorn destroying the cabbage cart.
I'm into it.
He go ahead and roll persuasion. Tell me what you're saying.
It's like, hey man, so you know the people that work in that tower, they're going to be getting out soon, and you're in a good spot, but let's be real. Fried cabbage is nobody's first choice, so what you want to do is be the first thing they see. You want to get those people who are too hungry to be like, oh, I'm going to walk all the way over there and get that whatever I've got the hankering for. I could walk all the way down to Pie's delicious creamy thighs. Like, you need to get that impulse buy, man. Like, you ever walk into a store where they got all that fresh food right up front? They got that thing that's not nice and hot, and you can smell it, and you don't even want it. It's not what you came here for, but it is what you get because it's there and you're hungry. And I got a 19 on persuasion.
All right. Let's see.
I can multitask.
Yeah, he's digging it. So he's like, yeah. So he rolls his card over and posts up. Let me see if I can find a cabbage card in D&D Beyond or Roll20. That'd be so funny if they have a cabbage card.
You could find it. I mean, it's a little late now, but there's a cart on Incarnate, and you can export that as a JPEG and upload it into Roll20 with a little bit of Photoshop magic. That's how I made the Awakened Trees.
Oh yeah.
I remember
So
those. Those are great.
They do have it, but it's a premium asset. So
No.
Don't make me pay for your services. How dare you?
Well, I mean, when it's just one little thing, yeah, it's kind of annoying.
Yeah. I gotta pay I don't know how much it would cost, but it's always like, I gotta pay $4 for this whole package when I only want the one thing. That's usually how it works.
Would we be able to share a Roll20 account to create the maps, or no? Or to actually it could be worth looking into if we made a separate account specifically for when we play on Roll20, and it's one that we all share, and we can all pitch in on the assets, and we all have the login. That way, it's not a single account. That's good.
I see what you're saying.
Vinny might have some experience with that because I know him and Maggie share an account.
Yeah, I gave her the password to mine, and that way she can create maps on her own. I've already paid for a bunch of different tokens and stuff like that. I've dropped maybe, because it's $5 every time you need a pack, so I think I've dropped maybe $25 on various tokens and stuff. Oh shit.
Okay.
Yeah, Robbie, I just looked for transparent carts on Google.
Been there.
Yeah, it's a good, cheap, easy alternative. There's a broken one. My cabbages!
Look, it's fine. Like, his son or his grandson is going to own an electric car company. It's going to be fine.
Yeah. Wait.
It's going to be one of the biggest
was
companies
that the
in
guy
Republic City.
Yeah, dude, in Cora.
Yeah.
In Cora, the guy who, the bad guy in season 1.
Yeah.
Right? Is that who we're talking about?
Or, yeah.
That's it.
He was framed.
No. But Cabbage Core?
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. Dude, I found the
He's
perfect
getting
thing.
dragged away. He's like, oh, my cabbage core.
Robbie, boom.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
Boom, there it is.
Oh, my.
Alright. Cabbage.png.
Oh, that's
I
hot.
love it.
It's even got little skid marks on the ground. Oh, wait, no, it's a separate image behind it when I opened it up. The preview you sent, when I had scrolled down, it looks. I'll just take a picture and put it in the chat.
The skid marks.
It looks like little tire tracks. Oh no, someone uploaded something else. Now I can't do it. Now I can delete that so I can take this picture and then put it back up.
Oh, wow, that was a quick delete.
Okay, I got it. Thank you. Teamwork makes the dream work.
Alright, we're set.
So much is happening.
Alright, so you guys have finished eating.
See, it looks like it's skidded into place.
Oh, that was
nice.
cool. That was weird.
That's cool. I dig it.
Huh.
So you guys have eaten, you've had your cobbler, your bratwurst, your ramen, you're full and ready to go. So you guys head over, it's actually on the top floor where this is at, that you guys are eating, and where the Alcott headquarters are. So you start heading over, and you see Eager sitting, just waiting on you guys, eagerly awaiting your arrival. And as you approach, you hear her say, perfect timing. I'm ready to go. What's your plan?
Rat. Yeah, rats, cabbages, just make a bunch of noise, yeah.
All right. I don't know if you plan on going in too. I don't care what you do. If you go in, as long as you don't get in my way.
Hold on. To go in? I thought we were just making a distraction. Like, Jared doesn't really care what's going on in there. His role is to be the distraction.
Yes.
Fragment.
As one of the rats.
I see a little cabbage card in the corner.
And I'm explaining this to Bjorn, but I'm not doing a good job of explaining that that's plan C. Like, I'm definitely making it sound like after the rats go everywhere, the cabbages need to explode.
I'm already over there. Let me move my shit. I'm using the wrong tool.
Why is there a 712?
What?
Yeah, you get to
a 712. It's obviously for copyright reasons.
Yeah, but before Jared walks out there, Rill rat swarmed inside his cloak.
Yep.
Whatever his.
Yeah, that's fine.
Whatever. Just put a hand on his shoulder, and then just rats crawled all over him.
I just saw the 712. I was looking for it. That's nice.
Yeah.
I'm right next to it. I just saw it.
Sorry, I was given some food, so I didn't hear anything that happened.
I mean, you didn't really miss much.
Whew. 712.
And you guys see a couple boys up here. The guards that are waiting at the front. They're just preventing any access into the Alcott headquarters. You've got the cart here that you've lined up. Eager is over here waiting for an opportunity to run in. And actually, she's going to move up into this area right here, kind of hiding around this corner, so it's a little easier for her to get there.
All right, Rill's with me. Asher, what do you want to do?
Well, I was thinking of what I can do, like to cause a disruption, but I can't use any of my spells.
I've got it. And I'm just gonna sprint up there with the cabbage cart.
Molotov cocktails are still an option.
I'm gonna lose control of my cabbage cart, and it's gonna fly forward, and I'm gonna toss a lightning javelin at it, and it's gonna explode with lightning, and I'm gonna go, cabbages!
I don't think that'll work.
And then I won't do
Asher should throw a Molotov cocktail just to seal the deal there. While I'm up there,
I don't know what other writings I have, so.
Bortles!
Yes, Bortles.
Oh god, dude. I hate him. Oh. He was the worst. I just watched that show, like,
really?
last month.
Oh, dude, it's
Yeah.
a good show.
I like the first, 2 seasons, and then it just kind of went on a little too long, I think, but I did
This
enjoy
is the
it.
bad place.
See, but the part where they messed up the world, it's like, no, the Jaguars are good this year?
Yeah, dude, I remember that.
Oh, I have a great idea. Guys, we'll just use the robe of useful items. Just walk up and just start dropping shit out of it. We had dogs come with that.
Where
You
are
can do
they,
that
by the
too.
way?
I don't know. I mean, Robbie, where are Yoshi and Goomba?
They died.
Probably.
I thought we left them with a good hole. I thought we sent them to a farm upstate.
Sure.
Yeah, that's what it was. You sent them to a farm upstate on the third layer, or second layer.
Farm upstate. Oh man.
So are we doing the rats?
Yeah, we're definitely doing the rats.
Yeah, we got Jerry Riggins up there, rat ready.
I will walk up with Jerry and I'll hold my action for the rats.
Okay.
I'll hang out with Bjorn just in case he needs someone to talk. I don't know.
I'm with Jerry, so
I gave Asher a Molotov cocktail, but it's actually just mayonnaise.
He's not gonna inspect it.
Unfortunately, the mayonnaise is not thick enough to penetrate the wart.
I'm trying to remember. Did I
Did you what?
Did I tell you guys where Sirac was?
I think you ever told us where Sirac was. I think you said we were going to come back to that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you said that he was like this is where he would be, like in this tower somewhere.
Yeah, this is his headquarters since he's the leader of Alcott. But I couldn't remember if we talked about it or if you guys asked anything about it. Okay.
All right, I'm going to walk up there and be like, gentlemen, how are you doing? I need to get through to see Sirac. I need to lodge a complaint. And he and I go way back, like topside way back.
Sirac's not here right now. He actually just left on a mission himself about 3 or 4 days ago. He should be back in a couple days, but if you're fine with speaking with one of his subordinates, he left his cousin in charge, Richard.
Absolutely. Bring Richard out here. I'd be happy to talk to him because there's a whole bunch of crazy shit going on down here. And I expect someone like Sirac to have all this under control.
Oh, well, sure. What's your name?
My name is...
I didn't catch that. What's your name?
It's... That's Jerry saying his name in Drow.
I don't understand. Can you say it in common? In normal speak?
Yeah, so they call me Gary.
Gary.
Gary Gergens.
Gary Gergens. Sounds like a man I met. Larry, I think.
I've been called Larry too. I apparently have one of those faces and names. Like the best thing about being me is that there's apparently so many me.
You know what? That's true.
I've only been here for a few days, and in that time, all kinds of crazy shit has happened. Like, I've had tentacles come up and attack me. I have seen one of my best friends covered in chocolate. I got thrown into the water by an elephant. And then there was a giant chicken. I killed that giant chicken.
All of this is true.
And the worst part is, my boss, and I pull out wheels, has not been given accommodations and a domicile befitting of his status. And you know, he is one of the few things that can use magic in here, and I'll prove it. And Jerry's going full crazy person. Wheels, cast mirror image! And rats spill out from me.
Oh boy. Yeah, you see them jump back real quick, kind of jumping away from you. And they're like, what the hell? Gary, stop it!
So many rats!
What are you doing with all these rats, Gary?
Oh, God.
It's just the one! His magic is too powerful! And I'm waiting for Bjorn with the cabbages at this point.
I left the cabbages behind. I'm just going to toss a patch off of my cloak because I haven't done it in a minute.
I rolled a 24 on animal handling. I'm trying to summon more rats as a swarm of rats.
Can you do that?
I mean, I'm just making squeaky noises.
I mean, if there are rats there, I guess it's possible.
Like rats, there are food. Rats.
Like a couple of them. Maybe like 4.
Just some more start coming out of that dumpster right there.
Yeah.
As this is happening, a shady Goliath in a ratty cloak walks up, put up, and he just goes, "Rah!" and a 24-foot ladder comes out of nowhere. I rolled a 35.
Asher, climb the ladder.
I climb the ladder and I chuck the mayonnaise.
Yes.
All right, I take out my dart gun, my blowgun, which I have used maybe twice ever, and I shoot at the mayonnaise. Is a 22 gonna hit?
Yes.
This. You wanted a distraction, man. This is it.
Yeah.
The art of
Cast a
confusion.
mirror image, and it was super effective.
Oh my fucking neck hurts from laughing. Oh.
Where's my pencil? Oh, there it is.
Oh.
I mean, this is the stupidest shit I've ever heard. But the problem is they haven't left the door. So they're distracted, but they're right by the fucking door.
Alright, in that case, I'm gonna pick up the ladder and just throw it at them and say, "Fuck you!" and then run.
Okay, after they throw the ladder, I jump on. Oh, hell! And I'm really just holding them down by laying on top of the ladder.
But they're supposed to leave.
Just trying to hold them down so the person can just run over.
Oh, I gotcha.
That's fair.
So yeah, they, let me see. With that, go ahead and give me a, I guess, strength check.
Did Asher fall down on us when the ladder was thrown?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay. I'm not very strong. I'm not strong at all. I got a 9.
Oh, let me see.
Wait. I have an idea. It's so bad.
Yes.
If this doesn't work.
So they are able to lift you up, and you see Eager's like moved way up. She's really close now. She's on the dumpster, but she hasn't seen a clear opportunity yet, so she's just kind of waiting.
Okay. I've got it. I reach into my pack and I pull out a croissant.
The croissant of the Frenchman.
Yep. And I'm like, don't make me use this.
You don't want to know what this croissant does.
This bread is ancient. You don't want to know what kind of magic it contains. If I were to break it, it could take down this whole building.
Oh shit! All right, give me a give me a deception, intimidation,
Persuasion.
intimidation.
I mean, intimidation, persuasion, it's all the same. Is an 18 going to do it?
Yeah. So you see, both of them kind of like are like, all right, man. What do you want?
Look, I just need someone to come over here and listen to my complaint. And I just walk over here.
All right, so you see this guy come over and he's like, all right, man. All right, I'm here. I'm ready to hear your complaint.
The rats swarm the other guy, covered in mayonnaise. Just
Oh, mayonnaise rats.
Yeah, you see him kind of like swatting at him, trying to hit him. He's like not happy, but he's trying his best to guard with it and just keeps like moving around. Are you attacking him or just kind of like?
I'm all up in his space. Because a
Okay.
swarm of rats can be in his space. I'm just trying to kind of lead him like over there just by kind of like nudging his feet a bit when he moves.
Okay. Give me what role would we want for that?
I don't know.
Bjorn, why don't you just hold him down with a ladder?
Or like, hey
We'll do
man,
it behind back if you want.
Yeah,
Also,
just give you a plain luck check. Roll a flat 20.
13.
All
Okay.
right. you see him move up to here. And then, Jerry, what are you doing with this guy here?
Oh. So you see that cabbage cart over there?
Yeah.
I was led to believe that a city this awesome, this grand, whatever, would have an exploding cabbage cart. It was in the fucking pamphlet, and I haven't seen one explode.
Oh, well,
I'll do it myself. And I grab a Molotov cocktail and I start walking over to it.
No, sir. And he's like trying to hold you back. Going back to Rill, give me another luck check just to see if he goes another step forward.
19, he certainly does.
All right. Yeah, so you see him step up into this area, and at that point you see Eager kind of like slide through and head inside.
Okay, so while this dude's got me, I want to slide a hand and put something in his pocket.
Okay.
And let's see, before I add my modifier, it was a 14. So yeah, a dirty 20 is probably going to do it. So I've got a little oil flask that I've had the whole time. I'm just going to pop it open in his pocket. So all of a sudden...
Insight, or perception.
Say what?
I rolled a nat 20 on perception.
Oh,
damn. So
dang.
I just pour oil on myself. It's like, see, I was going to use this to make it an even bigger explosion.
And again, he's just like, sir, and he keeps like following you as you move towards the cabbage cart.
Right. I put the Molotov cocktail in and I pull out my chaos potion.
No.
Like, well, I could use this. I don't know what this does.
Oh my goodness. And then real quick, Asher or Bjorn, give me a perception check.
What's your perception, Asher?
Yeah, Bjorn's bad at it.
Is he?
It's a wisdom thing.
All right, perception. Oh, that's a 19 plus. Plus 3, 22.
All right. Asher, you definitely see Eager kind of like poke her head out and like waving to you.
Okay.
She's trying to get anybody's attention right now, but she's like...
I walk over to her.
All right. Yeah, with this guy, he's thoroughly distracted at this point, and he's kind of out of the way, so you should be able to.
Is that
slide
Eager
through.
right there?
Yeah, that's her there. So you get over there. Bjorn, what did you roll?
Oh,
well, you would see Asher walking up, so I mean, I don't know if you're gonna go, but
I'll roll. We'll see what happens. That is a 2.
Yeah, you are very distracted by these rats that are crawling all over this other guy. It's mesmerizing, like watching a fire. Just watching them like billow over him.
We should do this more often.
Blobs of mayonnaise with whiskers, feet, and just really skinny tails just swarming this guy.
Oh, this poor bastard.
And
he's never going to eat mayonnaise again.
Asher, the Eager comes up to you and says, There's another man inside. Actually, a few of them that I need distracted while I head to the main desk.
Okay.
All right.
Do you need can my friends help, or does it have to be just me?
They seem busy, so maybe just you.
Just me. Okay, let's do this.
All right. So I will bring you over. In just a second.
I hope Asher just goes in there and starts dumping out body parts.
It's like, hey, does anyone need these?
No, I'd like to return these. Be like, what? Is this not the shoe store?
There we go.
Okay.
Right.
Whoa.
So you guys see Asher and Eager's over here, and she basically just says like, she wants you to get them away from this corner over here, so she can get over there.
Away from it. Okay. Asher's
As
going...
you walk in, you
Okay.
immediately see this guy like approach you, like, "Hey, what the hell are you doing?" So you're probably getting approached while you're there.
Okay. What is this place? I've never been here before. Is this a bar? What is this?
He says, "No. How did you even get in here? This is the Alcott headquarters. What happened to the guards out front?"
Well, I showed them my ID, and they just said I could do whatever I want.
What ID?
Oh, they still have it. If you can go outside and check with them if you want.
You're coming with me. Like, he grabs your arm and he's like, "Let's go."
I'm gonna try and like get myself right here, and I'm gonna yell out. I'm gonna take out my coin purse. I'm gonna say, "First person to long kiss me for 10 whole seconds gets all my gold."
How much gold are you holding?
Does Bjorn hear this?
I've got 67 gold and 128 copper.
No, you said gold. Only give out your gold.
Okay, so I've got 67 gold, which I think, I don't know.
I got another 2.
Give me a persuasion check, or I don't know. Yeah, persuasion.
Oh boy.
Or performance, maybe. Yeah. Let's go.
All right. Well, let's see.
You thought mine was dumb.
Well, they're both a +1, which means I got a 12.
Okay. They're all kind of looking at you like, what?
Don't you guys want some gold? I start like undoing my bag, and then like body parts start falling out. I still have a blink dog leg in my inventory.
And a tooth.
Yes, and I have
No, those are necklaces. We wear those.
I have 4 kobold arms. I have a skull, and I have a skeleton head. I feel like that's the same thing.
Wait. Oh my god. Alright, I have
a skull and a skeleton head. I feel like they're the same thing.
Head. I feel like that's... I can't type.
Yes, that's our quote of the week right there.
I don't know why. I had to type those items in. So at some point I typed in skull, and that's normal. And at another point I typed in skeleton head. Oh man. I also have 3 spider's legs.
What happened to the other 5?
Wait, did I say? I don't know. I only put 3 in there. And they weigh 15 pounds each.
That's probably why. Oh my god. So yeah, they're all like freaking out about the body parts, and they're like, "What the hell's wrong with you?" And
in comes the rats.
Eager is over to here. So you see her kind of like doing her thing, and shortly after you see she's come back up. You know, she only took like 2 minutes at the desk, at Sirac's desk, and started heading back. So she's looking to you just to see if you've got them distracted. So is there anything else you want to do to maintain their attention?
Yes. I'm going to pull out a scroll of grease, and I know it's not going to work because magic doesn't work. And I'm going to say, "You're never going to catch me because I'm too slippery." And I pretend to cast grease.
And as you do that, mayonnaise-covered rats swarm.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Come on, is no one going to long kiss me? No one wants to give me a long kiss. What's going on, guys?
I really hope a rat does. I really hope a rat does.
Finally, like, this guy's had enough of it. He comes up and just grabs your arm and drags you out. throws you out the front door. Is like, all right, don't come back.
Wow, not even going to kiss me goodbye. Okay, whatever.
Guards are oddly forgiving.
Right?
I was like, we are doing so much time for this.
So I've calmed down outside. I'm like, all right, fine. You know what, man? You throw this Molotov cocktail at that cabbage cart, and I'll be happy. I'll call it a day.
Hang on. They kept all your body parts.
They kept it?
The alchemist. Yeah, the alchemists that are in there, they like scooped up all of the body parts that fell out. So you
don't worry. The rats went after the body parts.
My skeleton head.
It's okay, Asher. I'll get you more random body parts.
Asher, you have to pick one thing for Rill to bring back for you.
Can we?
I want the skeleton head.
Okay.
Can we make it canonical that Asher doesn't actually know anatomy? He's like, instead of saying like an Ola, he goes like a skeleton wrist.
Damn it!
This is like failed medical school.
It's not a femur; it's a skeleton leg.
What's that bone in your jaw?
It's a skeleton jaw.
You guys are only angry because of your Abdugla Oblongata, okay?
It's a skeleton Abdugla Oblongata.
No, they're angry because they got all them teeth but no toothbrush.
Oh my god.
Skeleton teeth? Call them teeth, since they are already skeleton teeth.
Back to Jerry, because I want to see how things can resolve. This guy's like really trying. He's doing his best at like de-escalation policies that he's learned in all of the different HR classes that he's gone to. And he's like, just calm down, man. It's all good. No worries. We're all friends here.
Bad Dylan. I immediately thought you're only doing this because I'm white.
Yeah, you're like a ghostly.
He's only doing it because you're human. Actually, yeah, you know what, Jared's like, you're only doing this because I'm human. If I wasn't human, you would have just already attacked me.
Look at me.
And you have a face.
Yeah, I'm an elf.
You are?
Wow, very racist.
You have on a hat.
Oh, like you could like just the ears are the only distinguishing feature. Oh.
You have a beard and a hat.
He starts like doing quick breaths. And he's like, all right, calm down, sir. Don't blow up the cart.
Will you blow it up?
No one should blow up the cart.
But
that belongs to someone.
the cabbage cart is supposed to blow up.
No, you read the wrong thing.
You sure? And I pull out something
That's
that I
his
hand
livelihood.
Like, how much can he realistically make selling fried cabbages from a cart?
Apparently enough to keep him going.
What if he's just doing it for love of the game and he needs somebody to show him that he needs to find a new career?
And you're the man to do that?
Well, no, I'm trying to get you to do it.
No. I won't destroy this man's dream.
Ah, fine, I'll do it myself. And I just walk over to the cabbage man and I'm like, look, man, I don't think it's going to work out. If you don't make bank tonight, you should find a new job.
You see him kind of like tearing up a little bit. And he looks at you and goes, but my cabbages.
I drop the Molotov cocktail on them. And I turn around and walk back and pull out an empty vial. Wheels, return! And I hold it like a Pokeball.
You see Wheels scamper up.
The rats come out of the building with a skeleton head.
Skeleton head.
Not a skull.
Look, dude, too much mayonnaise. Go get cleaned up, then come back.
The guard that was speaking with you is like, he pulls out a notebook real quick and says, all right, we've got your name and information. We'll be finding you later. Charges will be pressed.
Okay.
Wait,
Cool.
wait, on the cabbage guy?
No, on Gary Gergish.
Gary Gergich? Alright, cool.
Yeah, Gary Gergens.
Yeah, I know, he said Gary Gergens, but we all knew what he meant.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go up to the cabbage guy and be like, hey man, how about I give you 25 gold to get you started on something new?
And he's just like, but my cabbages.
And how much do you make a day selling cabbage?
5 silver.
Here's 25 gold. Do something new.
All right. So he's got 25 gold now, and you see him kind of buckle off. But yeah, so you guys head over and meet up with Eager after this.
Asher, roll perception.
Wild, yeah. After this wild
17.
encounter of distract.
Okay, I got a 24, so I took gold out of your purse.
The
Out of
25?
the one guy? The cabbage?
No, I took it out of Asher's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we have a slush fund.
I know.
I did not notice.
All right.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
you
that's
can't
basically
really-
I paid him to fuck off.
You guys head over to where Eager is, and she says, well, we made out pretty good. Thanks to Asher, I was able to actually get some extra information. So it appears that Sirac has had contact with the Upper Hand in the past. I have some logs from his journal that help to support that. And also, I found this drive. This device. I'm not sure what to do with it. And she holds up something that kind of looks like a USB drive or something, and it looks
Where
like
is high when you need him.
yeah.
See if I can plug it into my machine.
There's something written
Yes.
on it. It says, "You are El Rata Alada."
Oh, I swear to God. When he said it, I was thinking thumb drive.
Dude, that was so good.
I fucking died.
That was good.
But yeah, so it does fit in the scanner, and when you hook it up to the scanner, you see the scanner light up for a moment, and then you see some items start to appear in the database for you to look at. So let me share this one with everyone. You've got WME 973 that appears, and then you also have
Okay. Maybe we need to flip the M in WME.
WWE.
You imagine this man? He's like Kane, but huge.
So yeah, this one is a number 973 designation Robb, alias Spiker. Fair amount of redacted information, but the protocol is essentially all means of confinement has failed thus far. Avoid being pierced by any spikes from this WME, as death is near certain. If possible, WME 973 should be killed on sight. And then you also see this one appear in the database.
Gross.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, the number for this one is 1399. It is a lug designation, and the aliases for this are dependent on its gender. For females, they are referred to as handmaidens, and for males, they are referred to as manotars. And the protocol for these are the eyes of the WME must be covered at all times, and all appendages bound by a minimum of 200 pounds each. An anti-magic field is recommended during confinement to prevent any spell casting, though should only be necessary if the temperament of the WME requires it. Conversation with the WME should be avoided. They have high intelligence and may seek to manipulate any guards to release them. Once confined, WME must undergo rigorous mental conditioning to ensure they are obedient. And then you've got a little bit of information down there in the description.
Are they like small like hands or big like people?
Big like people.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's like a centaur at the bottom was a hand.
Yeah.
That's gross and weird. I dig it.
And then she actually comes out with a small case that appears to have an arm in it of some kind of creature that has like super pale skin, and when you look at the hands on it, the claws are just like very vicious and sharp looking, definitely deadly.
Here you go, Asher. Start your parts collection again.
She says, I found this on Cyrak's desk. I'm not sure what it is, but it was next to the thumb drive. And then she says, I did find his journal here as well. And let me see if I can share that with you guys real quick. Put it in 4-player. I actually haven't created this one yet, so I gotta copy paste stuff real quick.
Oh, it's Umbra hand. I thought it was Umber hand. I'm reading this right now. I just noticed that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought it was Umber, like Ember with a U, but it's Umbra.
Umbra hand.
Umber, you will remember.
Well, the formatting ended up being kind of weird, but that's fine. I'll take it.
I really hate that the red guy has rage, because that's like, it's just stealing Bjorn's thunder now. Bjorn is the only person allowed to be a barbarian. Nobody else is allowed.
Yeah, no one else can do the things I can do.
No,
of course not. And then the last thing that she hands you is Cyrak's journal. So I'm going to run through the logs real quick, but you can feel free to read through them as well. So the first one, log number 1, there doesn't appear to be dates on this anywhere either. But the first one says, Druid approached me to request the services of Alcott again. I hope it won't be anything as distasteful as the last job he had for us. I'll be heading to the 5th layer to discuss the particulars in person. I'll be leaving Samwell in charge while I'm gone. At least with him watching over things, I know the men will stay in line during my absence. Pay for this job better be good. Log number 2, this will be one of the biggest jobs the Alcott Company has taken on. There's an ancient temple to the north that Druid believes a portal is located. We'll need to go and clear out the temple and transport the portal back to Jesku. I figure we could store it in the abandoned tower since most Jesku civilians don't have access to it. Log number 3 is we've managed to make it back alive from the temple. There ended up being a couple of wyvern and an odiug holed up in the temple. Lost 2 good men to get the damn thing, and it doesn't even. It's not even a portal. I have no idea what Druid's planning to do with this thing, but I've never seen anything like it. It's a huge cylinder made of some sort of metal. I can definitely sense magic coming from it, but an ancient magic, one I've never experienced. The top kind of looks like it might open. Perhaps it's a different type of portal. And log number 4, Druid arrived today to inspect the portal. I spoke with him a great deal about what it was and his plans for it. He claims it's a different type of portal, one that doesn't need a second portal to connect to. Apparently, it could create a portal at any location specified. Every portal I've ever seen used couldn't connect to another portal more than one layer away. I've heard of men dying when trying to ascend from the second layer back to the surface. He claims it'll allow us to ascend multiple layers with ease. If that's true, it would dramatically change things down here in the Abyss. We could make so much money off guiding people down to Jesku and then sending them back through the portal. I'm actually quite interested in what happens next. Log number 5. I'm headed to the surface. I'm going to establish a point at the first layer directly above where the portal is in Jesku. We can try and open the portal to that. Samuel volunteered to be the first man to go through the portal. Here's to the era of Alcott in the Abyss. And then log number 6. It went wrong. It went horribly wrong. The portal opened in a pool of water, and I saw Samuel emerge from it, but he's gone. My brother's gone. And I don't have the stones to put that thing out of its misery. I spent the last week in the bar hoping to drink myself to death until a group of bright-eyed idiots walked through the door. One of them, Jerry, I think his name was, reminds me of Samuel. It may have been a bit misguided, but I sent him to an old cavern in the first layer to get an artifact. Maybe they could save Samuel. Maybe they can do what I couldn't. And then log number 7. I finally run the last of the Umber Hand out of Jesku. I'm surprised Bondrewd didn't expect backlash from me. He sees us as nothing more than tools or lab rats to him to perform his sick experiments on. I won't have it any longer, not in my Jesku. He thinks of himself as some sort of god. He even has some of his men calling him the Omnissiah. Sickening. And then the last log. It's been a year since I drove out Bondrewd in the Umber Hand. I've been seeing a rise of members of some new organization called the Warwick Society. I have a hunch they might be associated with the Umber Hand somehow, but don't have any proof. I'm going out where one of their camps is rumored to be located, see if I can dig up any information. And that is the last log that you see. So likely the one that he wrote shortly before leaving a couple of days ago. And then you do see a couple of receipts that she shows you of trafficking large numbers of people down into the 5th layer. It doesn't specify age or anything. It just shows that he trafficked somewhere around 400 people from surface to the 5th layer.
So yeah, we killed Samuel.
Yeah. For some reason, I thought it was Jiro who gave us that job, kill the Odiug.
Well, Jiro did give you the job. You guys spoke with Sirac because Gary knew that there was a black whistle in the area and was looking for help. And he said he couldn't help you. He had something going on. He kind of blew you off, but he said there's a cave that you should go check out that's got a really powerful weapon in it.
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
He's not the asshole who said an Odiug's weakness is its neck, is he?
It was some dumbass, religious fanatic that worshipped the Abyss.
Okay.
No, you guys were, trying to get him to go and help you fight this thing, and he just, kept giving you weird answers for not fighting it and kind of dancing around it, and was like, no, I can't help you, but here's a place you can go.
So, and the relic is the Blaze Reeve, so he knew the Blaze Reeve was there, so it stands to reason he might possibly know the location of other relics of Drow make like that.
Maybe.
Wait, is the Blaze Reeve is Drow, right? Or no? Okay.
Yeah.
He's currently here.
So apparently he's looking for this Warwick whatever.
The Warwick Society, yeah.
At least we'll see this guy 8 levels later.
He'd be like, oh shit, you're not dead. We're like, well, funny thing you should mention that because, we've all been dead.
Yeah, some way or another.
So yeah, just closing the loop on some of the plot holes. Like, why couldn't he help us? Oh, I wanted you to fight this guy.
Where did that portal go? Now we know.
Yeah. Couldn't kill his own brother, so that's why. Anyway. Yeah, so you guys head back. You've got some decent information out of that. And you've got a hand of some creature. You're not aware what it might be. And yeah, things are looking good. So we'll go ahead and end there. And good session. The ridiculous session.
Fun.
That was very weird. I enjoyed it.
Have been zero combat for the most part, and tremendously fun.
Yeah, man. I like that.
Because we get to be stupid.
It's true.
No consequences.
And we are surprisingly effective when we're stupid.
Yeah. The rolls were pretty good tonight, so that's something.
It's like
And my rolls were actually pretty garbage.
anytime we say something that can be on the board is just...
Yeah.
I was wanting to ask, Rill's Swarm of Rats, is the spell called Swarm of Rats? Or is
It's wild shape.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna... If we could get the Ring of the Grammarian, we can make it Swarm of Rills and just be insanely overpowered. Whatever. Right.
Swarm of Rills.
Right now, that wouldn't work because it's too much.
Yeah, so it'd have to be one
Never mind.
swarm of cats.
Swarm of hats. Swarm of bats. Swarm of cats. Swarm of mats. Just yoga mats everywhere.
Or people named that.
That works too.
Swarm of vats.
Swarm of
Swarm of
lats.
rocks.
Oh god.
Just
Oh,
like
God.
people that have huge lats.
Swarm if rats.
Swarm.
So if you see a rat, then all of a sudden, a swarm.
Swarm of ats.
Swamp? No. Had to remember how to spell.
No way to change swarm that I can think of that is reasonable. Are you guys good for next week?
Oh yeah.
Oh, you can do
yeah.
mild shape.
I thought
do
about
mild
Mild
shape.
like Mild Earth, yeah.
So what happens? Well, now he just looks kind of doughy and out of shape.
Wild shave.
Rill now has love handles.
Wild shade.
Yeah. That would be bad. That would be bad.
Wildscape, and it just makes the entire landscape into a wild, dense forest.
Wild
That could
shade.
be really good.
Be like an earthquake spell like that.
Yeah.
Cool. See y'all next week.
Yeah, guys, good sesh. Adios,
Bye.
y'all.